More people are covering them, and I think you'll see a lot more from the Closed-End Fund Association, which now allows them as a member organization. So I think investors will hear and advisors will hear much more about BDCs going forward. Well, business development companies are closed-ended management companies. Our firm was interested in them because they're fixed capital, active management, and investor liquidity. And they're growing tremendously. We expect probably 10 IPOs this year. We've already had, I think, 4 or 5. They've doubled in the last 2 years, and they're definitely a trend in the closed-end fund world. Though we do call them closed-end fund cousins because they are still different in that they file more like an operating company. So you can't get a daily or a weekly net asset value. So net asset value is important, but what's more important is looking at net investment income. So is the fund able to meet its distribution, and is it making good loans? Most of the BDCs, most of their portfolio is lending related to companies. So you might think of them as a high yield bond fund or a senior loan bond fund in the traditional closed-end fund space. Well, when rates rise, these funds should do better because they're able to underwrite these loans more directly. They can actually leverage more, and a couple of them have investment ratings themselves. They're investment grade. They're also very liquid. The average fund trades $6 million a day from our data versus the average closed-end fund trades $500,000 a day. The risks are the fact that they're more complicated in some ways because they just don't own more traditional assets that most people have already digested and understood. So you're going to have to understand the type of work and loans that they're doing. The other risk factor to understand is that the fees are higher. About 2/3 are externally managed, and the fee structures often look like 2 and 20. So the fees are higher, but they also have the ability to typically raise capital over time and to grow, and they've been growing well.
For more information and data on closed-end funds, visit our sponsors at efconnect.com, the authority on closed-end funds. Thanks for watching. This is Closed-End Fund News.